You know, Santa would be off the radar when he stopped by our house because we left him cookies and eggnog.
Yeah, that'll do it. But it's an important job keeping track of Santa.
It is indeed. The news continues next.
CBS News Miami at 6 starts now.
This is CBS News Miami.
Now at 6, a Gladeview mom facing eviction is fighting to keep an apartment that she believes is making her sick. Shadrika Jock showed CBS News Miami what she believes is mold growing on her walls and on her ceilings. Good evening, I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. Thank you for joining us. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward is your reporter live in downtown Miami outside county offices. Larry, regulators say their hands are tied in this case.
They do indeed, Lauren. Miami-Dade's regulatory and economic resource managers say they have no authority over matters of mold that may be found in apartments, and that leaves one mom frustrated.
That is mold inside these places.
Shadrika Jaquez rents this second-floor, two-bedroom apartment where CBS News Miami toured before management ordered us out.
Corporate office doesn't want you guys on property.
Okay, do you guys know about the mold in her apartment?
We have no comment on that. They're basically asking me to take care of the property. If no, they're going to call the police.
Buena Vista Apartments wants Jaquez gone too. In June, the owners filed eviction papers accusing her of disruptive behavior against staff and harassing a neighbor, thus breaking her lease. While the case lingers in mediation, Jaquez is in and out of the hospital with respiratory problems.
This is what's getting me sick.
She blames dark spots on ceilings around smoke detectors
All up in here.
inside her apartment.
This is just what they didn't catch. But everything else they came and they put bleach on it and said it's okay.
CBS News Miami called and messaged the owners of this complex Tuesday and Friday without any response until this man asked us to leave. According to county inspection records in April, building and neighborhood compliance inspectors fined the owners $50,000 for failing to maintain a building or structure in a safe condition in 7 buildings, including the one where Jaquez lives.
It's 64% humidity, which is too high.
Friday morning, Jaquez brought in an independent inspector to sample the air in this apartment.
Anything over 60%, you can get surface mold.
It only reinforces her beliefs. The home Jaquez is fighting to keep, she believes, is making her sick.
It's been 5 years. When you gonna fix it?
Elliot, Lauren, tonight, a county spokesperson says residents dealing with mold can complain to Florida's Department of Agriculture and Computer and Consumer Services. We asked that department about complaints against Jaquez's complex and are waiting to learn details. Live in downtown Miami, Larry Seward, CBS News, Miami.
Great job uncovering this and pushing for answers. Larry, thank you. Now at 6, neighbors in a South Florida community shocked that their neighborhood is being linked to the tragic Brown University shooting. This after police say the gunman's last known address is in northeast Miami-Dade. Investigators say the gunman's body was found inside a storage facility in New Hampshire, and less than an hour ago, an autopsy report revealed that he may have died on Tuesday. Tonight, the Trump administration says it's halting an immigration program that allowed him to enter the U.S. CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor is your reporter live in northeast Miami-Dade with how that program works and who's being impacted. Yvonne?
Yes, Lauren, it is known as the Diversity Visa Program. That's the exact name of that immigration program that, according to authorities, the Brown University suspect entered the United States. Now, going back to what you mentioned, we are in that neighborhood where, according to police, the subject, this is where the last address was linked to him. So we went to that house. Take a listen to what happened. With CBS News Miami. After stating to the person who answered the Ring doorbell, Rhode Island police revealed that the last known address of the Brown University shooter was this location. He answered,
I have no comment on that.
Are you the owner of the house? We were asked to leave. Providence, Rhode Island also identified the shooter as Claudio Neves Valente, a 48 Portugal national living in the U.S. legally.
He came into the Diversity Visa Program.
Immigration attorney Willie Allen said the program is also better known as the Visa Lottery.
Millions of people have applied for the Visa Lottery. And on average, 50 to 50,000 come in every year.
Allen told me, though the program is now linked to a man accused of being a murderer, only a selective group of immigrants are allowed to come to the U.S. through the Diversity Visa Program.
Usually you're required to have a college degree or work experience, so it's not for anybody. You need to be able to demonstrate that you have good moral character, and you have to complete, besides a background check, a work experience record.
U.S. Homeland Security revealed on Thursday that Valente, a former Brown University student, entered the U.S. in 2017 and shortly after received a green card.
Every time an incident occurs that an immigrant's involved, they take action against the whole group, against all immigrants.
Now, the diversity visa program would give preference normally to people who come to the U.S. from nations that normally don't migrate towards here. And those are people who come from Africa, Europe, and Asia. They would normally be notified in the month of May if their visa was approved, and it's approximately, like you heard, 50 to 55,000. But now the program has been halted indefinitely. We are live in Northeast Miami-Dade. Yvonne Taylor, CBS News, Miami.
Yvonne, thank you. Taking a live look outside right now. The weekend is here, and it is going to be a warm one, but hopefully we're not dealing with any more records or anything like that.
Look at
Just
that
normal.
sunset. Let's take that in right now. Next weather meteorologist Dave Warner is joining us. What are we talking about? A beach weekend? Cook the pig on Noche Buena in the sand?
In the sand, yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
It'll be seasonably warm. Won't be near record high warm or 90-degree heat index warm. So we'll try to bring it back a little bit here. So try to cool things down a little bit tomorrow morning. A front's coming in. It's not much of one. It barely turns our breeze just to the north here. So if you step outside this evening, it's still warm. That wind's coming in from the west. Temperatures are still in the mid 80s. It will slowly drop tonight. By the time you step outside tomorrow morning, a little cooler. We're coming down from this here. 86 and 85 Miami, Fort Lauderdale within 1 degree, as we've been talking about for days now. Near record highs today, like we got, but 81. It was a little cooler in Key West near that record of 85. We're still at or above 80. Miami-Dade and Broward, mid to low 70s there in the Keys. It's that wind coming in from the north. It's trying to bring in some drier air, trying to bring in some cooler temperatures. It's going to struggle to do that tonight. We'll keep temperatures in the mid 70s here until about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. Now, it will be dropping from here. It's been holding steady in the low 70s each morning, but by tomorrow morning, could be in the upper 60s. Inland, mid to low 60s. Near the coast, close to 70. So it's noticeably cooler tomorrow. Not a big drop in temperatures here, and the showers have moved out. You get that breeze coming in from the north, so we'll call it cooler tomorrow. But the warm air is not far away, and it does come back pretty quickly here. I'll look at that next weather 7-day forecast. The 80s return. We'll take you all the way through the weekend and next week, right up to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day when I come back.
Dave, thanks a lot. All new at 6. The holidays are here, and for more than 20 years, this menorah has been a part of Miami Beach's Hanukkah celebration. But this year, Lincoln Road looks a little different because the menorah has been replaced. CBS News' Maribel Rodriguez is your reporter in Miami Lakes with the reason behind the change.
A longtime resident of Miami Beach spent months handpicking each and every one of these shells to build a dreidel and a menorah, which has been part of the Hanukkah celebration on Miami Beach. But unfortunately, as you can see, this year it will not be there because it has deteriorated.
This is the first time I've seen it, and which is kind of a shock to me, surprise, more so than I ever thought.
91-year-old Roger Abramson is seeing the shell dreidel and menorah he built more than 20 years ago for the first time after it was badly damaged.
Well, the menorah will definitely have to be redone from the very beginning. I don't think it's not repairable.
Since 2001, Abramson's dreidel and menorah have been a part of the holiday celebration on Lincoln Road in Miami Beach. But during its transport and deterioration throughout the years, it suffered. This year, for the first time in more than 2 decades, Abramson's pride and joy will not be on display.
It is so typical of Miami Beach, and it was actually various religions and groups would celebrate with the menorah because shells are non-confrontational. And people were amused by the fact that somebody would spend that much time putting 25,000 shells together.
25,000 shells Abramson handpicked himself, and each one of them has a story.
On the dreidel, it says, next year in Jerusalem. Do you know that? In other words, each of these are Hebrew letters.
During this year's Hanukkah celebration, another menorah has taken the place of Abramson, who says he built it out of love.
I build it because I like to give to my family, I like to give to the community, and this is what I've done my entire life.
And Roger tells us he does plan on speaking with the city of Miami Beach on how they can restore the menorah. He does have plans on restoring it to its original state, hopefully by next year, not only for the city of Miami Beach and all those who visit, but also for his family. In Miami Lakes, Maribel Rodriguez, CBS News, Miami.
Still ahead, the Canes are gearing up to face Texas A&M tomorrow in Texas, and for many, it's not just a game. The impact it's having on the community minutes away.
But first, a bittersweet tribute for Elliott. We take you back to the beginning and a look at the adventure ahead. That's next.
I'm Elliot Rodriguez, and this is our continuing coverage. The weather affected more than just the refugee centers. The trial has been proceeding at a steady pace. Fortunate tragedy that was beyond their control.
I'm going to miss seeing this little vignette over and over. Elliott, here we are.
Here we are.
That's it. Entering the final moments of your legendary career here in South Florida TV News. And while I've always admired you as a journalist, you know that, but your other job as a father of 6 successful, brilliant daughters is perhaps your most impressive accomplishment. They've been part of your career journey from the beginning, from Philadelphia to South Florida, and now as you sign off from CBS Miami, one final time.
Elliott plans to spend more time with family, and he has plenty of it. With 6 daughters and 6 grandchildren, his heart is as full as his calendar will be. Soccer games, musicals, and babysitting are certainly in his future.
I love you, Rello. Congrats. I have much more time to spend time with you. Congratulations, Abuelo. Can't wait to spend time with you on Christmas.
I'm so happy for you, Abuelo. You've done so much for South Florida, and you're a great role model, and I can't wait to hang out with you more and go on some trips maybe.
The son of Cuban immigrants, Elliott grew up in New York before moving to Miami. A proud Miami Hurricane, he worked at Publix and McDonald's before finding his true calling in news. Elliott's wife Brenda beaming with pride for all he's accomplished and no doubt for the adventure ahead.
Congratulations, my love, on a career well lived. Can't wait to spend more time with you, traveling the world, also visiting our grandchildren.
And no more night shift means more tables for 2.
I also cannot wait for you to now have dinners at home. Oh, wait, that means I have to cook more.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we should edit that part out.
Or have him cook.
Oh, that would be perfect.
There you go.
And Elliott is a perfect 6 for 6 when it comes to daughters going to college. This photo has always been one of my favorites, showing a proud dad there to guide and support them along the way.
Dad, thank you for inspiring me to become a journalist and for trying to talk me out of it when I first expressed interest. In all seriousness, it has been such a joy watching you serve the South Florida community for so many decades. And I want to thank you for showing me the importance of public service and the importance of doing work that you love.
You've had a lot of achievements in your career, but your greatest achievement will always be your first daughter. No,
That's
seriously.
a good one.
Congratulations!
Dad, I am so proud of you. I remember being a little girl and trying to talk to you through the TV and getting frustrated because you wouldn't talk back. Now we have all the time in the world to talk and play tennis and do all the things. I am so excited for this new chapter.
Hey Dad, congratulations on such an incredible career. You spent so many years inspiring, informing, and connecting with people, and you did it with such heart and professionalism. I'm so proud of everything you've achieved, and I'm even more excited to spend more time with you now.
Congratulations, Dad, on this wonderful career that you've built for yourself. It's been such an inspiration to get to see you do what you love every single day. I'm so proud of you. You're so hardworking, and I cannot wait for this next chapter.
You've definitely accomplished a lot throughout the years, and we're so very proud of you. We're looking forward to all the extra time that you'll get to have to spend with us and all of your grandkids.
We look forward to spending more quality time with you and look forward to this next chapter of yours.
Eliott, drop the mic.
come to Tuscany and let's play tennis.
Congratulations, Tío Elliott. We're proud of you.
Have a wonderful retirement.
I am so proud of him. People love him. He's such a pillar in the community, and the entire family is proud. So this is a good time for him to step away, and we lived our second part of his life, our lives, traveling the world and having new experiences.
Is he gonna play a lot of tennis?
Oh, that's already in the books.
She knows me well, but what's funny is my wife said, oh, that I'll cook. She won't let me in the kitchen.
Oh.
She says I make a mess.
Oh, well.
I do. She's right.
Like, now he's going to be here all day long, and she's going to have to be picking up after you. No, right. Elliot, you don't understand how hard it is to put a package together with all of your family when I literally sit right in front of him. I'm like trying to do it quietly, but, you know, shout out to your entire family for sending us this video.
You got all of them.
I was determined. I was like, I can't leave a single one out. Even the little ones wanted to make an appearance, and they were so sweet.
Even my daughter Ashley in Italy, living it up, living the good life.
Sounds like you have an open invitation.
That's right.
If the weather here doesn't hold up, why not just hop on a flight? But it is fairly warm. Let's bring in Dave Warren here as we take a look at the forecast now. As you have infinite time to play tennis.
Don't go far. I need help raising a daughter.
Okay.
It's not easy.
Say yes, yes.
Just say yes.
Don't argue with
them.
Okay.
Right. I already tried to do that.
There you go.
I have a wife, too, so I'm good at that. We are talking about the warm weather out there. Look at the temperatures that are coming in here into the mid to low 80s there across the area. So that's our warm start that we have across the area. So pretty warm we had near record high temperatures here. And that's what we're continuing to watch because these heat index values were also pretty high. Low 90s. Felt that in the afternoon, peaked at 92 in Homestead. Miami had a heat index of 90. Now we'll try to get some relief tomorrow. There's a cold front coming in, but it's not much. Only seeing temperatures that are dropping down into the upper 60s right there along Miami. Should be into the mid to low 60s over the interior here. Here's a close-up view. Pick your neighborhood. Look what you have to walk outside to tomorrow morning. Inland mid 60s, near the coast to be a little warmer. May try to barely drop down below 70 near the coast, but we'll have mid to low 60s there over the interior Miami-Dade. And we'll keep temperatures in the upper 60s, hovering right near 70 degrees in the Keys there. So there's your warm start tomorrow. Now the moisture's been pushed off the coast, but you may have to work around a few showers tomorrow as these try to push through the area. It's about what a 10% rain chance will look like here with our next weather rain tracker. As that breeze comes back from the east, the warm weather doesn't go far away. It's back by mid-afternoon. You may have to work around a shower or two early morning, mid to early afternoon, and then that breeze just continues to come in right from the east. There it is by Sunday afternoon. We'll keep a low rain chance in the forecast. Gusty wind comes into the forecast early Mondays. It'll be a bit breezy to start next week. So there's that 10% rain chance, 9, noon, about 3 in the afternoon. You may get a brief passing shower. Temperatures are climbing into the lower 80s. So even though it's a cold front, still pretty warm tomorrow, it is cooler than what we had today with that near record high temperature of 86 degrees. On the water, the breeze coming in right from the east to northeast, about 10 to 15 knots, seas around 2 feet. That's a little choppy at times in those nearshore waters. Next weather 7-day forecast. We'll keep the showers around this weekend, 10% chances Saturday and Sunday. The breeze picks up, might get a little drier early next week, but that wind keeps the high temperature down just a bit. In the upper 70s, still a bit breezy for Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, the wind calms just a bit. Temperatures will try to climb to 80 in the afternoon, and then we hit 80 there on Friday, that end of our next weather 7-day forecast.
Dave, thank you. Still ahead, all eyes will be on the U tomorrow as the Canes face up against Texas A&M.
After the break, how the big game is impacting the community on and off the gridiron.
The Miami Hurricanes are chasing their first national championships since 2001. I remember it well. And that journey begins tomorrow in College Station, Texas, where the Canes face Texas A&M in round 1 of the college football playoffs.
CBS News Miami, Samantha Rivera is live in College Station tonight. And Samantha, you spoke with 2 longtime voices of Hurricanes football.
Hey,
Lauren and Elliot, that's right. So listen, the team, of course, has been here since yesterday, just like us, including those two iconic broadcasters you just mentioned, Joe Zagacki and Don Bailey, of course, calling the Miami Hurricane football games on WQAM. The two now have been part of the play-by-play announcing team for decades, but Saturday will be different, right? Calling the Canes' first ever CFP appearance is special, but it just means more for two South Florida natives, especially Bailey, as a former Hurricane player himself.
Hurricane shirts, everybody's wearing them, whether they went there or not. Everybody's flashing the U. You know, every billboard is going to be lit up if Miami continues to win, and I think it's just great. It's such a positive effect on our community.
For Miami football, it's always been Hurricanes against the world, and that brings our community together. And if you look closely, we both have orange and green eyes. There is no doubt in my mind, this game, and when the University of Miami wins, it turns South Florida into, we're able to stick our chest out a little bit and like, bring it on.
That's right. Bring it on. We will have Joe and Don's full interview later tonight when they tell us why they think Miami really has a good chance of snapping the 7-0 record here at home for Texas A&M. For now, live in College Station, I'm Samantha Rivera. Lauren and Elliot, we'll throw it back to you.
Best broadcast team in college sports, bar none for me. I just love to listen to those guys. Love them. Thank you, Samantha.
Samantha, thank you.
And we've also got you covered when the Dolphins take on the Bengals on Sunday here on CBS Miami.
It starts with the Coach Mike McDaniel show at 11 a.m., followed by Dolphins Weekly Live. Kickoff is at 1 p.m., and we wrap it up with the fifth quarter after the game on CW Miami 33.
Welcome back, and wish me luck getting through this. It's time for me to say goodbye. When I announced I was stepping aside, I said I wanted to spend more time with my family. Well, here they are. I think you can hear a baby crying in the background. Here they are. Filling up the studio is my wife, Brenda, my daughters, Erica, Bianca, Julia, Gabby, and Chantal, my grandsons, Dylan, Ian, Nico, and Lucas, my sons-in-law, Stephen, Mario, and Serge, my sister, Arlene, my brother-in-law, Aldo, and my niece, Alyssa, Dr. Alyssa Perez. So believe it or not, that's not everybody, but it's a very good representation. After 25 years here and 48 years in news, I am hanging up the microphone and focusing on other things besides news for a change, especially everybody you see here. As I leave, I'd like to thank CBS, my colleagues here at the station, especially my co-anchor, Lauren Pastrana. I don't know how she did that story with all my daughters and all my grandkids, but I'm amazed.
She helped, and so did she.
Did? Okay. Oh, by the way, there's another doctor in the family, Dr. Kite over here. It's been my great pleasure to work with you these past 5 years, and 5.5 years. I'm talking about Lauren. I can't wait for Lauren's son to make it to the major leagues.
Me too.
Most of all, I want to thank you, the viewers, for putting your trust in me and letting me into your home all these years, each and every night. It has been an honor for me. Thank you very much.
Wow. We have some time here to reflect. I love that we're hearing the little ones. Are you going to be babysitting anytime soon? I hear that the daughters have already requested, like, for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, one daughter in particular has already booked me for babysitting.
There we go. You're going to be very...
This little guy, who is now a Heat fan. I took him to a Heat game 2 weeks ago, and I'm making him a Heat fan. And Nico over here, you like the Dolphins, right? And the Canes? Yeah. There you go. I'm not allowed to make him a Canes fan, right? But this is what it's all about for me. Lucas over there, I think he might need his bottle, but
and you've got a standing invitation to Italy as well. You've got another daughter and her husband over there.
Our daughter Ashley is living in Italy, in Umbria, not far from Florence, and they have a beautiful house there with a guest house. So we will be going there as well. And honey, I'm sorry all these years that I woke you up at night when I got home. I really tried to be quiet, but you know what? You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Fantastic. I'm so excited.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you, Stephen.
The Epstein files. The Justice Department begins releasing hundreds of thousands